Actually, buddy, your spider thingies were tingling. Your fucking Spider-Man Flash, dude. The reason I get no, the reason I get skinny is because I do a lot of cocaine. But fuck the meth. Look at my teeth. Look at. They pull 4 molars out just because I did the mere meth in my city. Because I'm from Albuquerque, everybody. And Breaking Bad's not all what you seem. Know what? They got robbed by the cartel. Because know what? My family could be related to cartel. That's actually my grandpa. Rest in peace now. One of his favorite videos was called The Cartel. And just nothing but Mexicans just like telling jokes and like, you know what? They just off-putted the Mexicans to like being the worst people on the planet, but the worst people on the planet made it in this city, and they took off to other cities to make it bigger in the other cities to destroy, seek and destroy. So what if you don't have a gun? You own a bat. You own your balls, motherfucker. What else do you own, Barry? I'm just telling you, I stole this from Ezra because the context with Ezra was just like, you know what? The mere sense of this is you're talking to yourself in front of a camera, in front of a mirror. Thanks, Johnny Depp. We love your personality, Barry. Who else you got? You got Ronnie Dangerfield here. No, he's next door. No, that's a mere joke. He's not cute. He's not hot. But Zach Galifianakis will run it and will hang loose in Hawaii one of these days. Because I just got bit my arm off by a shark. Bah! That's a shark curtain? Yeah. Why would you even put that in the context of the video? The only mere thing about this, it's 3:15 in the morning, or about to be 3:15. We gotta surpass witching hour. That way we don't get haunted in the morning. That way we don't get stranded in the streets. That way we can be nonsense and lyrical for the rest of our lives. Know what? I might have an Amish ruggish bone beard, but at least I got some hair on my facial balls, and then my balls aren't even that much hairier than my chin. So, actually, he got some male bush. So, state it right here, buddy. You just got, look it. I told you, blue dash red flash, blue and red with context of yellow. Oh my god. And this was the first yellow done from Cheka Hop. We love her. Oh my gosh. I used to draw her shroomies for her fairies. Then he made that comic book where the fairy was shrooming her pa. Lucy. Oh my gosh. That was your bit, Barry. The principal stole it and made it his jack-off book. And Principal Martinez mushroom fell off because Little John said that he had an uncirky. So Little John had a little explaining to do. No, that was just a mere joke. We were just joking about that. Because, like, the show's been going on ever since I was, like, 14. And then, like, the first time he did. And I just claimed back the rest of them. Like, the rest of my life. And the first time I did cocaine was I was 14. So I was a mere, like, 2004. So all I want to say is about that is, the only mere sense about that is, you've been doing cocaine the last 20 years of your life. And it's been there the last 20 years of my life. Thanks God, Charlie Sheen, we're not going to complain about it because we're not getting caught here. El Despacho, El Superdor, El Patron is the only guy that's running this planet at the moment. You guys want to see his eyes? He actually looks pretty hot without his shades too. He looks kind of Mexican, but look. How do you do it? Your eyes are a lyrical sense? No, lyrical sense is I'm talking to you guys. I do not have bad sunshade face after. And it's not about how you look good. It's about looking badass, motherfucker. It's only because you got the freaking Tom Hanks shades. No, Tom Cruise. No, they laughed at that one. So the only mere joke that I'm telling you guys is maybe you should trust the guy that wants his first tattoo to be that thing. You know what I mean? It's an infinite lifeline. It's fucking 12 lines. And the love of my life is going to have it on the opposing arm, and we can hold hands together and both have our rings on both hands, and we'll be married. I can marry you. I'm missing my left hand, so I can't have a wedding ring on there. I could give you the wedding ring. Ew, bad joke, Jay. Only thing is, I want to hold the hand with the love of my life, walk on the beach, maybe give you a couple HJs, and maybe a little bit of a Fuji, but those girls already did it in that context. You're the one watching this content, Barry. Be a little bit strict and nautical. A nautical sense of this is the only comparison we have to America is this is your only sunshine Superman. So maybe you should take your only Superman and maybe Superman should find the only Supermans because I'm white Mexican. White Mexican means you're white and Mexican. But you know what? I'm nautical senses. A lot of Mexicans can't go to the barrel like me. They're Amish. So that means you're part of an Amish society? No, it's called what? Masonite. But that's the only ones near closest to home. But Mom was not. I'm actually kind of fucking smart and logical. That was only what the mere town above me consists of. So we're like, oh, you're from farmland and oil field country. Yes. Not to blow your wads on the ball, Barry, but yeah, context of this is you look better with the shades on. He'll rock it. You're just tired, and a mere sense of that, Barry, is you look kind of like who? He's the only one on the planet that looks like this guy? What do you mean he's the same guy? He loves his shade face. Calm down for a second, Barry. Okay. It's Wally West, Flash, Barry, and contingents of I need more tattoos, and I'm Robin, and there's Batman, which I got for one of the loves of my life. Oh, I complain. You want to see the airplane? Your back's not completely bad, Barry. You just got Flintstones ass. Coneheads, that's what that... We get it, Barry. Okay, show them... Only by sucking it in! There's my airplane. I also have the airplane in the same context of color. Gosh, America. He's a pilot. And that's my arm. I'll show you guys more of it, but... And he has moobs. Man boobs. Man boobs. Boobs. Man boobs. Dude, the novel senses, I don't want to get too buff. I don't want to get too ripped. I got a little bit chubby when I was like 24. So then I just like started doing the energy powder. Started playing baseball. I didn't play baseball for a mere year because I got drunk on one team. But they selected me to play the next league like 2 years later. And our team rocked it third place in the city. And guess what? I still have the hats. And this is my championship ring here for like the universe of like Blue Aqua. And then I'm being a show off nautical because everybody got mad because I showed off the cocaine. I'm like, no, what your boss's frontline end of that was you were a delivery guy. What did you deliver? Cocaine. What else did you deliver? A fucking bus ride, a bus ticket to your state hospital where you can help out the homeless and do anything you want. You have a mere college degree of like 14 years. And a mere going on another 14 years of life. Another 14 years of your life means you consist of being 48 years old, but you're only 34. So the whole context of this is, I worked my ass off. I worked my balls off. I sweated my fucking... Okay. You're okay, Barry. Okay. I'll talk for one more minute, and then we're gonna crash. Okay? We love it when you talk. Party hardy like Tom Hardy, like we're on Bacardi. You look like one of them dudes. You're actually one of those dudes. Put your shades on again. Who's he turned into? One of those dudes again. Yeah, he's one of your major fucking frontline. Oh, señores patrones, no es mande. Nintendo un que palabras. He means you don't understand the words he's speaking when he speaks Spanish because it doesn't even make sense. Thank you. You love the Mexican race now. He just saved the whole entire planet. Chicas, no ring on it. I just did. Gosh, Barry, how fast you get married? As fast as I take it up my ass. Okay? But on the third senses, his HJ was amazing. We felt each other's horses. We love it, America. And he's also a front end loader. Back to cowboy senses. Back to cowboy reality. The only context of this is, if you study your placard every once in a while, you'll be the only man allowed to do all the context with me. And all I'm saying to you is, the only thing in the real mere acronym of this is you got 34 seconds. 34 means that, actually 33, but on 34 seconds, we end this video at 10 minutes, and then the only thing you're watching is this guy talking nonsense, knowledgeable nonsense. The knowledgeable nonsense is I'm about to have a curly mustache this year for Halloween, and it's gonna rock it, and my beard's gonna be an extra like inch longer. Uh, so don't be afraid. Take inhibitions in your life, and just understand one thing. Make sure your cowboy, superhero, Batman, Spidey tingly senses are actually built in like in preference to reference of this guy is. He has a little bit of a DB, a dad bod, but that's dad bod's life. So I'm just saying, I love my followers, I love my friends, and thank you to you guys, America, and the rest of the world, because we're all on the same planet. Thank you.